I recently posted a video of Francois successfully stealing several objects from dogs at the Mondioring World Cup. And a lot of people were wondering why so many dogs failed the exercise. Some people claimed that the dogs weren't trained well enough or that they didn't understand the exercise. This is obviously not true because these dogs had to go through a rigorous selection process in order to qualify for the World Cup. So I decided to create a video trying to explain why I think a lot of the dogs failed. Obviously, Francois is a very good decoy, but there's also an element of misdirection, and I'll show you why. Before the object guard, dogs had to do the flea attack with Jeremy as the decoy. One thing people should note that in the World Cup, the decoy doing the flea is not involved in the object guard. After the exercise is finished, Jeremy stays behind in full view of the dog. As the handler sets the dog up, Morgan, one of the other decoys doing the object guard, comes into the field and stands next to Jeremy. It must also be noted that before the flea attacks, the dog beat Morgan on the search and escort. This means that at the start of the exercise, the dog is facing the two decoys that he has most recently engaged with. The object guard is done with two decoys taking turns trying to steal the object. So most handlers would have trained the dog to switch between two decoys. So in the dog's mind, these are the two decoys that will try to steal the object. But then Jeremy, the decoy the dog recently bit, steps out of the field. He is not involved in the object guard exercise. And a third decoy, Francois, the one who intends to steal the object, sneaks in from the other side of the field. The dogs were caught off guard by this as they were expecting one of the two decoys they were facing to come in and steal the object. Although some of the dogs did understand and shifted their attention to Francois. There were several dogs that successfully guarded the object, and I probably should do a reel of them as well. And I'm sure those handlers whose dogs have failed would have trained this scenario by now. Mondioring is a difficult sport with a lot of unknowns, and judges keep thinking of new ways to challenge you, but that makes the sport even more fun. Consider subscribing to my channel if you want more Mondioring content. I'll end this video with Mora, the dog of my friend Leon Manders from the Netherlands, who was also successful in guarding the object.